What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about the S2000. I told you guys that it was for sale, but no one seems to want to buy it. So what's the next thing you want to do to it? We're gonna mod it. Not technically mod it, more like maintain it. As I mentioned before, and even in the listing for the car, it has a problem with the EPS module. It keeps flickering on and off. Sometimes it does it when it rains, sometimes it does it after it heats up. It's just very random, and I don't really know what's causing that. So I went ahead and just bought another module from a used AP1, and we're gonna go ahead and change that today. I also bought a fuel sending unit, or aka a floater. That is for the problem that I had with the gauge. So since owning the car, whenever I fill up the tank, it would always tell me that it's empty, and I have to reset the trip A every single time. And when it gets to 200 miles, I go ahead and fill up the tank again. I've been doing that for the past year. Only issue I had one time was I was trying to push the limit a little more, you know what I mean? And the car died twice on me. It freaked me out. So I thought to myself, if no one's buying this car, it's been listed for about 4 months now. I've only had 2 guys come by and look at the car, and they just seem to not want to pay the price. I don't want to go ahead and get into the details, but I think I need to go ahead and fix those issues. So I went ahead and ordered those 2 parts. Another thing is I daily drive this car as well, and the stock radio really sucks. I wanted to preserve the OEM aspect of the car, but as you can see, I've already done some modifications to it that looks nothing from stock. It's got a Euro clear headlight housing, not the orange ones that we're so used to seeing. It's got an AP1 style front lip. You know, usually they come just stock body. It also has AP2, I think version 1's stock wheels with some decent wide tires on them. I just didn't like the 16s that much. It drove kind of funny, but with these, I feel a lot more comfortable and more confident driving. So while I have the car in the meantime and I'm daily driving it and nobody wants to make an offer, I'm gonna go ahead and just enjoy it a little bit more and put better system in the car, because the stock radio is just so awful. We're gonna get into a little bit of an unboxing. As you can see, I've already capped this open, but here it is. Here's the EPS module that we're gonna put in today. I don't know if all of them are the same. I just figured I'd get the AP1 because I have an AP1. So that is the EPS module here. So here it is, the whole unit. What's really causing my issue is the floater right here. My floater must be detached or corroded because it doesn't work. Sometimes it gets rusty and nasty right here too and causes a connection failure, but plus I'm always intrigued about learning about the cars and how to take it apart. I know this is going to be a little issue. They say you can get this out from the trunk or remove the interior panel, but I might do both. And also the radio that I mentioned. I actually got this from my buddy Alex. If you remember Alex, he has a wide body J's Racing S2K that he's currently building, and he gave this to me a long time ago. Now it's not the greatest looking radio, but it is a radio, and that's important. So I can definitely put some CDs in here. It seems to be one of those old school Alpines. Usually you press this button and it pops out, but oh, there it is. Old school, bro. Yeah, I remember that when you had to take apart this face of the head unit so no one steals your radio. So depending on my mood, I don't know if I want to do the sending unit today, but if I do start taking that interior apart, I'll let you guys know why I'm doing that. But for the time being, let's do the easiest thing, and I think that's the EPS sensor. From what I'm aware of, it's inside the engine bay, so it's easier to access rather than something that's under the dashboard or whatnot. So I'm gonna put you guys on tripod. I'm gonna get into this car and just get this fixed. All right, here it is. Beautiful AP1 engine. Damn thing is clean, guys. No one wants to believe me, but this seems to be the issue here. And it's funny because, like I said, every time it rains it starts acting funny, so I don't know if water is hitting it and messing it up or whatever, but this needs to get replaced. I'm gonna dislocate the battery, maybe pull it out, I don't know yet, but depending how hard it is to get to it, I probably need to take the battery out. So let's set this camera down and get to work. Alright, so I just kind of loosened the battery and moved it over just to get a wrench through there. There's about 4 10mm, 2 on both sides, and we're gonna go ahead and just take that off right now. god, it's such a pain in the ass to get in here. Because once you loosen the EPS sensor, it's stuck in there. The wire harness is all tied up and whatnot. There's 3 connectors, so I'm gonna go ahead and just disconnect this right now without breaking a nail or hurting myself, and we'll get to it when it comes out. Now that was a pain in the ass to take out. So that's the old, this is the new. Identical. This does look a lot cleaner though. I take it back, they're both pretty ugly. So 2 different part numbers. Well, if it doesn't work, then I am SOL, out of money, but I think they should work because these connectors look identical. Dog fur. Yep, so let's go ahead and put this other used one in, and hopefully this solves the issues. Alright, so got it in there, bolted the battery back up. Decided to clean a little bit back in there, but not too much because got other stuff to do right now. So the next thing we're gonna do is the radio. I actually want to replace it. He said it was plug and play. There are a couple harnesses on the radio, so I'm gonna do is drop the top, and then we're gonna start working on it because I don't want to get in there kind of stuffy. That's one good thing about having a convertible, is if you're working in the garage or whatever, you can just drop the top and the whole thing be open and you can breathe and stuff. So let's get to it. There we go. Alright, top is down, so the first thing we gotta do is take the radio out. It's not that hard. It's just a couple plastics you gotta pull on, and then you should be able to get to it. So you can see it has a door here, and that is the factory radio I gotta get rid of. My concern is, before I do this, I should make sure that I have the original number for it. Alright guys, so it might be hard to see because the shifter's in the way, but from what I see online, you just gotta hold the door and just pull forward. Oh, just like that, and it comes right out. Wow. Alright, 4 screws, 2 on both sides. Let's go ahead and remove this out. So it seems there's an issue, it's not turning on. There's actually, like, on the radio, like a diagram of how to wire it up, so I'm gonna have to revisit this another day. I'm gonna put the stock radio back in, but at least I was able to be productive and remove that extra piece that was on the car. Just kind of sucks. Not everything goes as planned when it goes to making these videos. So I'll talk to my buddy about it that gave it to me, and also re-look through all the wires and make sure everything is good. I checked the fuses, fine, not blown. So for now, we're just gonna deal with the stock radio, and we'll see what happens after this. So I took a little break and I took my hat off because it's really hot, and I started taking apart the interior of the S2000. Decided to go through the inside of the car because I need to get that plastic panel off. Because inside the trunk here, that's where the sending unit is, and it seems like there's not a lot of space without removing that black piece. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not sure how the other guy got it out, but I'm pretty sure he stripped his whole car to get it from the inside. So yeah, we're gonna do that another day, maybe when it's raining so it's not so hot. And here is the Skyline with the 350Z wheels. It actually looks pretty good. Not much going on. Driven the car yesterday to the Street Juke car meet car show locally here in West Palm Beach, and also hung out with Chris, or aka Ricer Miata, and Alex. They were there, hung out a little bit. Didn't vlog, didn't bring my camera. So car drove fine. People really like the wheels. Not as good as the T37s, but eventually I will get them back. But I think I might even get another set of wheels that will complement this car even better. You guys already know I love Volk Racing wheels. I'm now considering Rega Masters after seeing Chris's car. He has Rega Masters on his R32. He won't sell it to me, but it's okay. I can find another set in the specs I want. My buddy also recommended that I keep these or want to buy these, but I just think they're too aggressive and I don't want to deal with getting stretched tires. These are 255 already with a slight stretch, and I just think it's gonna look a lot crazier if I stretch it even more just to make it fit. And running a camber kit is a waste of money, and it's just not gonna look all that. So today's video's been a little bit crazy. I just been all over the place, but we're gonna go get some food now. Gonna pick up some Blaze pizza. Haven't had that in a while, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just kind of a short vlog for the most part, but at least I got the EPS sensor on. I started the car and I didn't see it flashing or on, but I won't know until I actually drive it, so that's really important. Two, another thing is we did the radio, and of course it just didn't turn on, so I put the stock one back on, and now I can't find my code. And the only way to do that is take the radio back out and bring it to Honda, and they will give me the code with the serial number on the radio. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're a new time viewer, and I hope you guys wait and stick around for more Skyline, S2000, whatever content that this channel is capable of producing. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching.